a man and will raise a hand to stop your own child life kind on the train. You ain't gonna shame. People no longer care about each other. All they care about is personal gain. And they causing misery and pain, driving people insane. Them people ain't gonna shame. Look how they treat the vendors like crooks and robbers. Since slavery there was there, now they don't want them remain. Them people ain't gonna shame. And all the taxi drivers, them hard-working fellas, they want to push them up in a lane just to please a them. Them people ain't gonna shame. And a man who lead the dems, bringing issues like gems, locking horns with DPM, now holding on to Queen Pants M. Just like Lucifer, the man plan his own downfall. He ain't got no shame at all. No shame, no shame. That man is my friend, so I ain't calling his name. But a woman stopped me in Black Rock, and the woman, she start a ball. My skull ain't got no shame at all. She says she thought Yabby did bad, but he make Yabby look small. My skull ain't got no shame at all. Look, they take that boy away from his parents and they never see again. Them ain't got no shame. And they kill a man, cut off his hand, and all through the land show the pictures plain. Them ain't got no shame. Life in Barbados getting so dangerous. It's not just the criminals that must take the blame. It's the ones we should look up that's so corrupt and playing games. Them people ain't got no shame. All the police officers who know all them drug pushers who selling children cocaine, but to arrest them then does refrain. Them officers ain't got no shame. And all them big church preachers who looking for dollars, using the good Lord name so they could get money and fame. Them preachers ain't got no shame. And they got enough man in this land who so damn deceitful, got their wife and their children, and they secretly lovable. Them climbing Brokeback Mountain until one came and Charmaine. Them men so ain't got no shame. No shame, no shame. Now for them is bad boy macho, at least that is what they claim. But if them girlfriend could see them, now for them women would ball. Cause all them men ain't got no shame at all. Cause they play them like in parlor, but secretly they love Paul. All them men ain't got no shame at all. Well, if you is Asian and you're singing like a Jamaican, cause you feel that could bring you fame, you ain't got no shame. And if you're criticizing Rihanna, said everywhere she go and pushing Barbados name, you ain't got no shame. We Asian culture, we don't respect and honor, but we praise US and Jamaica. So the little ones we must train to be proud of this nation name and show the world we ain't got no shame. Look at Oba Delhi and how them treat he. He bring this island fame, so they treat him with disdain. We people ain't got no shame. Check out Champion Suki, we don't recognize he. World champion again, yet we don't push Suki name. We sweet and put me in the back seat. My country, Barbados, driven in confusion. My island, sweet island, moving like a Zeta van, but moving like he frightened to raise my spear in this land. Cause anytime that happen, nobody ain't catching his Zeta van. But if you see the van, it's international, it packed with tourists galore. But doing like he's still looking for people, cause he's trying to put in more. He passed by Kensington, pick up Indians, charge $10 for the whole team. He passed quietly in front the QE, put in some nurses from the Philippines. The van packed like sardines, no more in there could squeeze. But who in like he in please? You know the man in making sport stop by the airport, but a whole load of Guyanese. When is the driver? When is the owner? When is the conductor? When is the driver? When is the leader? When is the inspector? We breaking all traffic rules, but this is something I'm telling you. He can't get report off your court, cause he picking up police too. Hey! My country, Barbados, run like a minibus. My island, sweet island, controlled by a Zeta van. They used to say long ago that all roads lead to Barrow, but now Owen Van run the road and Owen Van run the show. And if you see the van, it ram, 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 people inside it tick. And right to the middle of crop over, he playing up the music. He stopped by CBC with the festivity, put in a whole load of socoholics. He passed by the mental psychiatry, put in Rubber Eastman and put in Malik. He passed back to the Pine, put out my friend Hammy. Pine people start quarreling, and Owen had to stop, van unlock and put Hammy Lava in. Because Owen